something that I purchased for hurricane season. Because I live in Louisiana and power down situations, that's just a way of life here. This is a solar powered generator, and the options for charging are, so you have a 12 volt right here, so you could charge through your car, you can charge through the wall, and then you can purchase, it doesn't come with it, you can purchase a separate, they have charging panels and solar panels and 3 modes for charging. It does take about 8 hours in the sun to fully recharge. I would say that through the wall, it took about 3 hours for a full charge. On the display, of course, you have the battery life and then the wattage in and wattage out. Have a really nice little handle right here. This thing just feels like quality. You can tell when you take it out of the box. It comes with these little, it has these little anti-skid plates here at the bottom, and this is just a sticker. They came with like 6 or 7 stickers, and I just put that there because I thought it was the cutest one. And this is what the back looks like if you care. And the sides are both just this kind of orange vented. I'm sure that's to release heat. You have your 2 USB ports, of course your 1 wall port, and then your 110 200 watt plug. One of the things I really love this is it does have pass-through charging. So while it is plugged into either the wall or your car or being charged by the sun, you can charge another device. So that's really important. You can use it while it's charging. I love that feature. This is the Jackery 240. They have 160, 240, 300, 500, 1000, 1500. I mean, they have so many, but I purchased this because for our family, the things that we would be doing with this are charging our laptops, our phones, lights, rechargeable fans, things like that that just provide comfort during a hurricane when you're in a power down situation. The smaller the unit, the fewer things that it's going to power. So this one is recommended for, like I said, phones, laptops, cameras, drones. You could run a CPAP machine off of this, which could become very important if someone that you know and loved needed and used that, or maybe you use it. And it's about 9 inches across and 8 inches tall and maybe 5 or 6 inches wide. It's about 6.6 pounds. So this is pretty light. I mean, my children can pick this thing up and carry it around absolutely no problem. You know, the bigger unit, the heavier that it's going to be. Now, as far as camping, if we were camping for a day or two, this would hold more than enough power to keep all of our devices charged. And of course, we could just lay out the solar panel and then we would have basically an endless supply of power, of course, assuming that we're getting full sunlight. I would have liked to have seen this come with a bag, but that's just me. I like things to be neat and tidy, but it did come with this, and this is just like a plain little black pouch, but it does keep the cables and whatnot that you need. So this would be obviously the cable to plug it into your car, and then this would be the one to plug it into the wall to charge it. You have your really cool little user manual, and it did come with the stickers, but I already used them all. This is the solar panel, one of them, purchased to charge that device. Now this one is the solar 60 watt, and you can see it says output is 68 watts, 22 volts. What I love, there are a lot of things I love about this, but here it has a magnetic closure. So these are magnetic. You hear that snapping together, and you have this really cool handle. It's about 24 inches across and about 18 inches wide. And on the back, it's like this. It has this really cool kickstand. It's open. You have this kickstand, and that's what's holding it up. And there are 2 kickstands. It's pretty sturdy when it's set up. I've never had an issue with it blowing over. And then back here, and this is so cool, this is where you would plug this into your Jackery device. Have pass-through charging. So it can be charging in the sun, it can be charging the Jackery, and you can be powering and charging other devices with the Jackery, which I think is really cool. Plus, if you see this right here, this does have some ports right here. It has a USB port and USB-C port, so you can charge directly from here. And that is pretty cool. I think that's pretty neat. So you could be powering more than just your Jackery device with this. This 60 watt one is about 3 pounds. And let me just open it up so you can see. Bring it up close and personal for you. There you go. It's a solar panel, guys. It charges devices. Feels substantial. It feels like something you could have forever. And again, when I set this up in the grass, and sometimes that's in kind of like wet, nasty grass after hurricane situations, it's not moving around because it has the 2 kickstands. And my advice to you, you never want to leave that Jackery device sitting out in the sun. So when you set up your device, let me close this so I can show you. It was open and we have it propped up like this, okay? You would put the device, the Jackery, back here. This was protecting your Jackery device from the sun. It's also really nice because it acts as a little solar shield. Put yourself in the market for something like this. This is a solid investment. Absolutely can see a time where I would be getting this as a gift for my own children just so they could have it in their homes. Not a ton of power, but it's enough power that in 8 hours, this is going to fully charge and then be able to charge my Jackery so that overnight, you know, we have access to our phones, laptops, lights, fans, the things that keep you comfortable in a power down situation. I hope you guys find that helpful. I could not more highly recommend this brand. I have been so happy, and happy upcoming hurricane season. Everybody stay safe and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.